What's going on, people? It's your boy Jay from Chilling with the Jays podcast, and we are back with another banger of an episode for you
Damn right.
illiterate fucks out there. And this, we got a pretty good topic today. We got a pretty good situation. And what I'm gonna first do, though, I would like to do something important, which is bring on the big guy. Here he is.
What's up, everybody? It's your best friend Samwise Gamgee coming in clutch moves every day, every night. I am Juan the Chacha McFresh, all the AKAs that you know. I've carried them from 2017 to 2018. That's just what it is. Consistency is a beautiful thing. And yeah, man, I am not alone. He is not alone. What's poppin', amigo friend?
Not much, man. Just here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a new pair of overalls to rock.
Oh, shit.
Shit is rough out here, yo. Shit is rough.
Some overalls. What is it? Manual laborers in your future?
No, I'm playing around. Fuck all that. I don't know if they even sell that shit anymore, yo, unless you live in Nebraska, Iowa, places like that. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a population of like 5 or 6.
Nah, there's hipsters out there rocking the overalls, trying to make shit look hip.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
All right. Well, you know, good for them.
Yeah, negative shout out to
good for them.
Just let's
plenty of space. There's a mad space to fly a kite in Nebraska.
There's a lot of fucking kite space to fly.
Man. Definitely.
About that life.
Yeah, they need to be about that life, yo. So we got this episode of podcast. The topic of we're talking about podcasts on a podcast. How about that, buddy? But yeah,
Inception.
Yeah, Inception. So we
Yo, that's got to be the NECA movie version of Inception. Inception. Yep.
Getting fucked in different dimensions, waking up in dreams, getting fucked. That'd be pretty dope.
It'd be dope. It'd be like an orgasm that starts off in one time zone, but then it flashes to like the other dream where you're orgasming at that time speed, and it's just like multiple on top of multiple orgasms. It's definitely gonna be some squirting. Definitely gonna be some squirting.
You definitely been listening to some Joe Rogan on that one. Some outer body experiences, hyperbolic chamber, or whatever the fuck he voluntarily gets in. Yo,
shout out
quick
Goku.
Question on that.
What up?
Yeah, definitely shout out Goku. Go negative 80,000, whatever gravity chamber floating in the sky. But yo,
what's up?
I got a question, yo.
Ask me.
You know, Inception, they inject themselves with a something, right? To make them go to sleep and stay locked into sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's say if you're able to do that, and you're be able to get all the behind in the world, like you whatever kind of girl you could put in, you know. Okay, we're single guys right now. We're not with our women. Okay, so if they listen to this, you know, they get emotional. You know, there's mad space out there to fly a kite. But but you can get any girl you want, put them together. You know what I'm saying? But you can only get her in the dream. Would you be single in real life, or would you like stay in the dream?
Oh shit. I mean,
that's a tough one, bro.
I mean, technically, if I stay in the dream, I will be single for life. But would I want to like get out and meet somebody for real and that type of shit? I don't know.
Would you choose them for real? Because in the dream, you know, the way they did it felt real as fuck.
Real as fuck. Like really real as fuck.
It wasn't
some
just a
foul
dream,
shit happened. Yeah. And then, of course, it's a Christopher Nolan movie, so you don't know if they're stuck in the dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know, bro. If you really, I can give you the Joe Rogan answer right the fuck now.
I bet you can.
Right here, right now.
Give it. Let's go.
Maybe it's happening right now. Maybe we find the person. No, I'm saying this is the dream that we're in.
Oh, like right now, like this podcast is a dream?
The whole thing, bro. Like us as people. Like our actual consciousnesses are actually asleep. Our actual bodies are asleep. And our minds are conjuring up the image of us now. Which fucking A. If this is what my mind's conjuring up for my body, fucking A, bro. But
this is fucked up if that's the case.
This could be the dream. We're stuck in it. Think about it, bro.
It's a possibility. Yo.
We're hooked up battery cells.
We definitely live our lives like that. You know, getting up and making money for other companies and coming home.
You know what I mean?
You know that's something. I don't know, man.
How fucked up would it be if we were like fuel cells for dildos for aliens? Like if they were using our body's energy to just power like sexual products.
Bro.
We could go there, bro. I'm on one, bro. I'm like
today.
I don't even know why.
On some new level shit Sunday. Come on down.
Look, bro, the type of kites we're flying out here. Shit.
Yeah, that's that Cali water.
Yes,
you know what I mean. You drink that water, and all of a sudden, it just expands your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Autonomous kites out here, bro. You don't even have to hold the string, bro.
Right.
Just GoPros attached to it. You could just mentally like tell with the kite where to go.
Yeah, there you go. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, bro. That'd be your Bluetooth. Because Bluetooth technology still has Bluetooth in this weird hypothetical land.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Flying kites with your brain, yo. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know, man. I probably live in a dream. You probably live fucked up here.
Yeah,
man. And you get all the clothes you want in the dream too, because they all had like nice ass suits on.
They did have.
You know what I mean?
Nice ass suits. Like,
there ain't no shopping. They just have it. It's just there. You just got to think about it. You know what I mean? Like, remember, he's like, you think of the gun you want, and it just happens.
Yep.
You feel me? So now I would think, nothing but velour suits Monday through Sunday.
You
know what I mean?
Oh, that's what's up.
Or whatever the fuck they're called in the dream. It might probably like different kind of days. Fucking Baglash with Kukoc or whatever the fuck.
Could be.
Shout out to Poland on that one.
Poland, what up?
But yeah, man. Let's get on the topic here. Podcast, bro. Podcast. We started this podcast about a year ago now.
About a year ago.
Literally like about a year ago. Yeah, man. And what was the biggest thing that just really set this in motion, you would say, bro, for us to start this podcast?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a big shout out to like the first couple episodes, but it was really just to attempt something that gets us out there, to just put ourselves out there, to share ourselves with the world and just really have fun while doing it. You know what I mean? Two fucking crazy guys, I'm going to think, especially after this past conversation about autonomous kites and battery-powered dildos from Human Energy. You know what I mean? Like, we just were like, you know what? Some people might want to hear this, which if you're that person, I am so fucking sorry. But I'm so fucking happy for you, too, because we're fucking cool. We're fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
And that's really what it was. A bunch of cool cats coming together, sharing that shit with the world. So, yeah, man. That's basically the big thing. And plus, I know for you, and it spread to me, it was like, man, I'm trying to do something more with my life. Because, to live La Vida Loca, you got to be kind of loco. That's what it is, yo.
Trademark that shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Okay, bars.
Hell yeah, that was a bar.
Yeah,
it was.
But yeah, man, how about you? What would you say?
I would definitely say that, like, well, you were just, kind of piggyback off of what you were saying is that I just really wanted to do something different.
Yep.
Because normally I live a real, like, kind of like, I guess you could call sheltered life, I guess. The only thing I could really think about that is I don't really try to get exposure, kind of like old mafioso style. Yeah. I work in the shadows. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking Ricky Morrow is coming through.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're right.
Hell yeah, Tetsu, Z. And yeah, please, whoever, from software, I think they made it.
Yeah.
Please go ahead and make that for real. I've been thinking about that ever since. But back on topic here, coming with you with that fire.
The Fuego energy returns.
It comes back. But I want to do something different, man. Because I was listening to this podcast for probably a couple of months. Joe Rogan, Dan Harlan's Hardcore History.
Such a good
because I'm a history buff, and the dude explains it in a way that makes you really want to engage in it. Like, definitely he keeps it exciting and, serious about it, but at the same time fun. Mm-hmm. But that, and I was listening to a couple of other just, random podcasts around. I was like, yo, me and Juan known each other for a long time now. Definitely like, somebody has started a career and ended it. And that's how long we've known each other.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting a pension right now.
Yeah. For sure.
For how long we've known each other. So like, you know what, man, if anybody's going to be the guy, it's going to be this guy. It's going to be Captain Jose Ferdinand of the SSS Brigade. And I was like, let's just go ahead and start a fucking podcast show. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put this ADHD to use. And
just real talk. That's really what the fuck
put this ADHD to use, to start doing these power moves. You know what I mean? We honestly probably change the name of the podcast, the Power Moves Podcast.
Yeah,
but we're gonna think about that.
Yeah, we'll speak to the lawyers. We have lawyers now.
We're gonna speak to Johnson and R&R.
Yeah.
See what we're gonna do about that.
Tanner and Bomb Switch, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out Tanner and Bomb Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, straight up and down. So that was it, really, just to really, get out there, put our voice out there, and what better forum than a podcast? Because podcasts are not regulated. You can say what you want to say. It's all from people to people, what people really want to hear versus for some reason, like the radio stations, they
Mhm.
like do it in a way where like people don't really talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
Well, for some
tidbits.
reason that's popular. I don't get it. Like some reason they're making money. They're the acceptable form of the median. You know, because they're pretty much podcast with better microphones, like we were saying.
Yeah, and better antennas. They reach
better
hard.
antennas.
Sort of.
And they have more money behind them to promote it.
I want that money behind us.
Yeah, I wish, man. So that's pretty much. I was like, you know, what better form than this, man? I could be myself, say what I want to say, and talk about shit I want to talk about versus following like a quota and hey, man, now you can't say that or no, we can't, you know, blah blah blah. So this is it, bro.
Excuse me.
You know?
Yeah, man, and it's dope. It's dope. And but you know, like you said, we've been doing this for like a year and a half, and this was the question that I posed to Jay to get this topic going was. What have we learned? Like, what have you learned? What's like one thing that you look back on this whole year, like that kind of sticks out as, man, I didn't know that until I did this.
Because with the podcast, you got to do like mad research.
Yeah,
you feel me? You know that's something I do. Like any kind of topic we may have, I'll start to do research. I'll jot some shit down.
Mm-hmm.
But usually doesn't really matter because I don't know how to read my own handwriting. You feel me? So like, I'm just looking at it like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your problem? You know what I mean? Type of shit. But yeah, that's how that goes. That's the whole process right there. Writing shit down, looking like I'm studious as a motherfucker. Then they're like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Rosetta Stone can't even help my ass out. But I've learned so much shit down the line, like from the Tanner and Bomb Switch episode. Like the how shit gets down in other countries, like you know, down to the how people clean their ass in other countries.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny that that's dope because I was kind of thinking about like all like the technical stuff that we learned along the way, but we've had people come on here and teach us a thing or two about a thing or two, man.
Yeah, man,
that's been dope.
Definitely,
that's been dope.
Definitely, man. Hell yeah, because I didn't know that shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You know, but the technical side is definitely a big one. Yeah. That's a fucking
still learning.
That's a big one, man. Still learning at this point. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it all comes down to how much money you're willing to spend.
That's the truth.
You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
Unfortunately, that's what it all comes down to because no matter how funny you think you are or how serious your information is or how much education you may have, if your microphone ain't up to par, you might as well be talking to yourself.
Goddamn right.
You know what I mean?
That's one thing that's definitely.
So that's.
You could quickly lose like yourself. I was gonna say you could quickly lose like interest in a podcast by the sound of it. I know that I was.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean. We work pretty hard. I like to think that we have a pretty good sounding podcast. A lot of the people. Shout out to each and every one of you guys who have like straight up verbally told us that, hey man, you guys sound good on the podcast. So thank you for that. You know that keeps us going.
Word.
And that was a learning experience, bro. We went from Audacity to Audition. And I hate how close the two of those programs sound because I'm always trying to give ideas like maybe Audacity, and you're like, bro, Audacity, we said fuck that years ago, or at least a half a year ago. But yeah, man, dude, like just the whole software and trying to get that recording, and I'll tell you what though, I'm very happy with how quickly we were able to sync up our audio because once again, Jay. The motherfucking Don Provolone is out in Florida, and the Big Gouda is out here in LA. So we're trying to unify time zones, bro. We're trying to get the edges of this country pinned down the middle and shit, and make it good for you guys. So that's been a learning experience, bro. These fucking mics, the cameras. Shout out to Logitech. Shout out to motherfucking Yeti. You know what I mean?
The blue. What is the brand? The blue is blue the brand.
Blue's the brand because yours is the Snowball and mine is the Yeti. If you guys noticed how about fucking trying to get video up?
Oh, that was the worst.
Still kind of
that was the worst. I think that was like the most troublesome is to get the video work because remember we started off. It was the syncing problem. It sounded like it was old kung fu style.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shit was coming in delayed. Choppy, I couldn't have the video software up at the same time. You know what I mean? Shit, or you couldn't start the program at the same time as the video software, or blah blah blah. You couldn't plug your microphone in before you open the program. Stupid.
The order of operations was fucking wild.
Shit, man. Or you record an entire episode, then it's gone. You know what I mean?
Those are
solid. Shout out to that one on that. I remember that one. We went. You're like, yo, that shit is gone, bro. That shit, nope. Whatever kind of troubleshooting steps you got is negative.
I sounded like Carlito's like homeboy when he died. Like, yo, he's gone.
Yep.
What do you mean he's gone? He's gone. Like that,
gone.
yo. I don't know what happened to that audio file. It was
gone. So every step of the way there was a problem. And even till this day, there's always going to be a problem.
A little something.
What I'm saying? Something. There's going to be a little bit of a technical problem. I'm pretty sure everybody goes through it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Shout out to Spence. From what I hear, he's going through it, trying to get his.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ravish and Rick. Make sure you listen to the episode, a couple episodes back with Ravish and Rick. He's starting his podcast up, and our guys are going through some. He sounds like he's going through some serious problems on the podcast. Dudes are out there trying to do recordings with laptop mics. And as we know, us all love, but that's a strong negative on that one.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you don't.
Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be having these. We wouldn't be using these. What we're using right now, you know.
Yeah, you got to put. It's like everything in this world, and everything that you want to do, you have to invest in yourself. That's that's the huge thing about it. And you know what, man, I've had fun fucking doing this, and there's still a lot more to do, bro. There's like a lot more to do.
Man, mad things to do, man, and.
We have to confront our demons with social media and.
Bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, the hemorrhoids are back. The hemorrhoids are back.
Yeah, they are. You see me moving around. My shit flared up with that statement right there. Yeah. Hemorrhoids popped up. Like, nah. You know what I mean? We're burning that ass up. But social media, bro. Man, I don't know what to say about social media, bro. It's like it's a completely necessary evil to the maximum. Like with the downside to podcasts. Let's say if you're a podcaster, you're a guy who's trying to be a podcaster. You think you and your boy, or you and whoever, or even yourself, because there's some people that do some solo podcasting. Yeah. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, for talking by themselves the whole entire time. You know what I mean. And making good content. So like, go ahead and do you. That's the real. You're the real MVP.
Yeah, Dan Carlin
on that one. You know what I mean?
Again to that fucking guy, because he's solo with it, right?
He doesn't have anybody on it. He just reads off of his own knowledge. He's not just sitting there reading a book and trying to take credit for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's actually explaining history. Picks a historic topic, and then he explains an hour's worth of that person. That historic figure, or whatever.
That's fucking
power, man. So shout out to him definitely, but it's you have to. Yeah. You have to. So if you're a person, you and your buddy want to do a podcast, and you don't like social media, you don't want to use it, or you refuse to use it, you might as well not do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Just don't even do it. Don't even try. Don't even waste your time. Don't even try to get microphones. Save your money on microphones. Pick up a different hobby like fucking spearfishing or something. I don't know.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to
take your ball sack and try to lift it over your head. I don't know. But podcast it's not going to be your thing, because that's the only way to promote these things.
Yeah, man. Yes, that's really what it is. It's fuck, man.
Yep.
That means pictures got to be taken about things that don't even matter.
Nothing even matter. Yo, I tried. Speaking of that, bro, I tried this because I was like, yo, me and Juan really have to step up our game in the social media. That is right. The Jays need to step up our game in that. In that regard, first way to fix a problem is recognizing you got one.
Damn.
And we have to actually rectify the situation. Only one resolve is to use social media more. You know what I mean? And actually make some pretty serious content to put it out there. Shout out to Jared for doing some solid. He's a very basic guy to the point. Like, hey, this is Jared here. I can't even do it.
I love your Jared. Yeah. That's exactly how he starts it. Yep. Hey.
That's my Jared impression right there. Like, hey, it's your friendly neighborhood Broham, Jared. Everybody knows me.
Your friendly neighborhood Broham. Yep. If you want growth, you gotta grow. That's what it is.
You gotta grow.
This is how you do it.
If you want to do things, you buy more expensive stuff and go ahead and put content out there. And that's about all I got to say about that. Here's my music. But you got to do it. But I tried to do it, yo. I tried to do it one day. Last week, I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday. I really finished work real early, right? Yeah. Like real early, like 9 in the morning. And I'm like, fuck. And I got nothing to do. I'm off my second job. Let me see. I'm gonna use social media the way people use social media.
Relax.
And see. But I didn't put it out there. I just wanted to see how I looked, how I liked it. You feel me?
Got you.
So I'm over here doing stupid stuff. Just here I am cooking. Yeah, motherfuckers gotta eat. Ha ha. shit like that. Here I am turning the laundry on. Uh-oh. I mean,
set that shit to tumble.
Yo, straight up. Oh, shit need to go a second round. Little damp. Stupid shit like taking my dog out. Check me out.
Shit's a little damp.
Shit's a little damp. We don't like that shit. Put it back in there. Normal mode. Don't want shit to shrink.
AKA your boy Don Provolone just wanting to rhyme
again. Stupid shit like that. Yo, playing PlayStation right now. Your boy Don Provolone reporting live. Currently sitting in my chair that I put together myself. Shout out to me, go team, go Jay. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta go. But and that's what we gotta do. That's the thing.
Know.
That's I felt completely weird and retarded doing it, but that's what's like acceptable. You know what I mean?
I know.
To society, and you're like, that's not even just acceptable, bro. You actually have to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You
got to give them a window into your life.
You literally do too. But it's like when I'm watching this stuff, I don't give a fuck, so I don't watch it. But I'm seeing people who do that type of stuff, like stupid. I'm reading a book. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm doing my hair. Good for you. A lot of people have hair. You know what I mean?
and a lot of people are doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't. But we have to, bro. So shout out to that move. We got to do it.
2018 is the year of confronting our demons, people. Confront your demons this year. This is something that's deeper than yeah. But yeah, man. So those things will be done. So I suppose please expect a lot of random ass videos from the two of us, just commenting on let's just talk shit about things.
And when I come out to LA, bro, like we're gonna have to put that shit on video, like the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna have to
do something. You know what I mean? Cussing people out while taking lefts.
Yeah, dude, that shit in the car driving around in the Cherokee. Just be like, hey,
what are you doing?
Fucking problem. You know what I mean? And then drive off and put that out there. You know what I mean? LA driving, #traffic, #living large, not giving a fuck. Shit like that.
Fucking A, bro. But yeah, man. Also, another thing that I've learned that away from the social medias, remember fucking TJ Storm? The whole the difference between northern style martial arts and southern style martial arts. Did not know that at all, bro.
No, it makes perfect sense though.
Right? It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. From the tight cities, you get tighter forms. From the more where there's the vast open lands, you get the more flowing type of martial arts, man. That was awesome, bro. That was dope. TJ Storm, you're coming back on, whether you like it or not.
I hope so, man. I hope so. He does, because we got the better audio, better setup. It'll be better if he did come back on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I think that'll be like the thing too. Like just getting. I want to get some more interviews. The interviews are fun.
That's what we need. We need to do, man. There's a podcast called Man Cave Chronicles that I listen to once in a while. I was talking to him directly through via Instagram, slide up in them DMs, and he was telling me that he's from Mass. He does it out of his basement. Yeah, he does it when his kids are asleep. But this dude be having like celebrities on his podcast.
For real?
Yeah, that's serious. He had Diamond Dallas Page.
What?
You know who that is, right?
Hell yeah,
I know. Diamond Dallas. He had Diamond Dallas Page. He had somebody from like one of these very, very popular cop shows that are on like one of like the mainstream networks.
Oh shit! Okay.
He had one of the actors on there. He had an actor from that show Power on Stars.
That's dope. Jesus.
He has stand-up comedians. He never does an episode by himself, and he literally has interviews every time he does an episode. But he's not like a famous dude. He's not a dude that has like a celebrity following. He's not a celebrity at all. Yeah. But for some reason, some way, somehow, he's able to get these celebrities to be on his podcast. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's not paying these people like that, because that'd be mad fucking money.
Yeah, that'd be mad fucking money.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know how he's doing it.
I think that's the one thing that I like about podcasts too, is that because of that sort of informal, it's like an informal medium. People don't get too bent out of shape about like the finances behind like getting somebody on like on it, because the reason why people like charge them is because they know it's like a big ass media company that's running the radio station or running the television network. You know what I mean? They're like, man, fuck it. You have mad money. You're gonna make mad money off of my face. Whereas with podcasts, I mean, I don't think mad money is on the way. It can be, I suppose. You feel me? Obviously, we got, I'm sure Joe Rogan is sitting pretty on the numbers that he's getting, but like, yeah, man, I think that's the cool thing about podcasts is that it's like way more informal and you can kind of get those type of interviews. Talking about interviews and learning, bro, I've learned how to fucking have interviews. Like the whole asking of the questions and shit. And
what you mean?
Like
how to interview somebody, you mean?
How to interview somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've always, you and I, especially you and I know that we do a lot of talking. We do a lot of talking to people, when we do get a chance to. And I think we're good at asking questions and listening and like responding and then letting people do their thing. So it's pretty dope, that sort of dynamic that you and I have when we do approach interviews. I think it's made it easy for people to say what they want to say and, all of that shit. Obviously there's way more learning to do. That was definitely tooting of the horn. Like, man, we're pretty fucking awesome. As bros, we're killing the game together. 5 out of 5 to us and nobody else. But no, definitely like the interviews, man. I've learned how to like really read people, especially the way we're doing it, dude.
Yeah.
The fact that you're on more often than not, like, if the people are here, if they come live, like the way Sean, Jared, TJ did it. And it's you through the virtual camera and all that stuff. It's sort of kind of like weird, it's kind of disconnected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how does that feel on your end? Because I know it's like you have to hear us talk.
It's fucked up is what it is. So, yeah.
Boom. And it is.
It is.
It kind of is fucked up because like
it is.
It's like how do we put you in a conversation when I'm asking a question to a person that's sitting right here? So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we made it work though.
We made it work.
We made it work. We made it happen. We made it happen. It's fucked up because like of course I wish we can have like some type of Joe Rogan setup or or at least like like a little tight little office setup where we host these type of interviews with people and things like that. Of course, that's the ideal scenario for a podcast. Anybody that may be listening who's interested in starting a podcast is you want to have some type of setup where you can have other people, and hopefully if you are doing one with your boy or whoever you vibe with good, who think you can co-host and do this shit with, you hopefully they're with you directly.
Yeah.
They live close by where you could do this shit because me and the guy over here make it happen. But of course it's presented a lot of obstacles in the way.
A lot
to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Obstacles. We've done a lot of work.
Definitely a lot of obstacles. Yeah, we had no choice. So, hey man, it's about doing what you got to do. Podcast coming with you live with Steve and Rick.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That too. That's the side podcast. But that's the truth, man. It's been nothing but problems, nothing but workarounds. But we got like I would say like the most steadiest we've been though right now.
Yeah. We're definitely like cruising. I feel like how like when you finally learn how to fly a plane in GTA and you're not crashing. That's what it feels like.
You got a good gist of how to not to fuck up, but you're still gonna fuck up, but you can stay up there longer.
Yeah, just don't try to go upside down. That's it.
Nah. Like, hey, bro, check this out, Tom Cruise.
You ain't shit. Restart.
Shit, get off or get shot down by somebody else.
Fucking people.
But
I hate people.
No,
I
that's neither here or there.
That is neither here nor there.
Yeah, man.
But there's definitely I'm happy with everything. So
hell yeah,
killing the game,
man.
bro. Killing the game.
We are, man. We are. Shout out to Jared again. He hit us up directly on Instagram and was like, yo, congratulations getting this far. Like you guys have put some serious numbers up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it is true, man. We put a lot of fucking episodes out. There's a lot of content out there. You know what I mean? That's about just stick it to it and just keep doing it. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all. That's all it takes, really. Get a schedule, get a flow of things, and just shut up and do it.
Yeah, you got to do it. Got to do it. I got a question for you because it's almost like we're on a reminiscing type of thing.
What's the question, yo?
The question is, do you have a particular favorite episode that we've done? Is there, or at the very least, one that stands out the most?
I gotta stick it loyal. I gotta be loyal because I'm a loyal guy.
Yeah, you are.
Probably one of my favorites, if not the favorite, are the ones. There's not just one particular episode.
All right, no,
I can't. I can't. I would say the one with Pete. Neutrino.
Which he got a song out.
Yeah, if you got a song out called "The Fuck Is You Doing," it's available on SoundCloud. I think it's on iTunes as well by Neutrino. Yeah. Nuutrino. Check them out. It's funny. It's a good song, and the type of song you just put that on, and you just literally want to just knock people out.
True.
You know,
true.
You want to go inside your local Ross or Marshalls and just knock somebody out in there. You know what I mean? I don't know why those stores, but it's a lot of knockout potential in there. I don't know.
Yo, especially in the men's extra large section.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good challenges going on over there. So go ahead and do that. But that one, I would say, definitely, because it's some good content on episode 2. We touched on a big an addiction of mine.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was good, man.
It was good. A good episode. Fucking name.
It was good, man. And another one with Triple Deke was another one.
That was fun.
Katie Joe's brother.
Yep. The Turk.
TJ Storm, because he's number one. He's TJ Storm.
He is TJ
and then
Storm.
Number 2, like, you know, for me at least, I know you've been kind of brushing up on the industry.
Yep.
That's like the closest I've ever been to somebody who's been in the movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
So that was big for me because growing up, I was always so envious of actors and just movies. And movies played a big role in, I would say, like, my development. You know what I mean? It's just a big part of my life growing up were movies, not necessarily shows, but movies. And to know that I'm talking to someone that's literally like met Jean-Claude Van Damme or been involved with Jean-Claude Van Damme, been several voice actors for video games I played growing up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A big fucking deal for me.
It's huge.
You know?
It's huge.
That was huge, man. Jared. So, those, man. Definitely.
Generally, the interview episodes. I do like that.
But there were some bangers with me and you too, though. There was definitely some bangers.
I think what was my favorite one between the two of us? Honestly, bro, I think our Christmas episode was really good. That shit was hot fire. I like that one.
Yeah, it was.
That one made me laugh a fucking ton.
It was.
Like, man, I listened to that one. I was like, man, we're a couple funny fucking guys.
Happy New Year, you fuck. Yeah, I feel you.
Oh man,
it was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah, you know what? Didn't we have Pete come up twice? I feel like
Pete's been on here twice because the first time we did it the remote way, and then the second time he came through. Remember, you had the Prodigy jersey on.
Yes, he did have the Prodigy jersey on.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, good times, bro. We'll be bringing these people back on. I know that like we were shouting out P, aka Neutrino, great music. I know he has more coming out. You know, a lot of people have been putting out work since then. A lot of people have been doing stuff, and we definitely want to shout them out. You know, just kind of check in on them, see what they're doing, let them talk to our audience, and you know, maybe inspire them, maybe just make them crack up a little bit and all that stuff. And that's what the fuck it is.
Shit to make you feel shit.
Shit to make you feel shit. The cool thing too, man, is that we've been getting some requests for interviews, and some requests that we're gonna start fulfilling to get you guys on here now that we have like the time and the schedule to do it. So we'll be, 2018 will definitely be filled with a hell of a lot more interviews.
Yeah, definitely. That's the key. We got to get some more people on the podcast. Chop it up. That's what it should be all about as well, man. A lot of interesting cats out there, and the good thing for the big guy is that he lives in an area and part of the country where there's shit happening.
There's things happening out here.
Yeah, so I over here there ain't nothing happening. You know what I mean? There's these birds out here.
I was gonna say the birds are out there.
That's about it. You know, they're like up to your goddamn nipples and shit. Like you walk outside and they don't even fucking move. You know what I mean? They're just sitting there like, fuck's your problem? You know, go back in your house.
Fucking.
You know what I mean? Type of situation. So that's cool. At least we get to have that vibage. But when I come out there, right?
Oh, yep.
I'm coming out there. I think in March, end of March.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do a live episode for once, because for some reason we've seen each other maybe like 3 times since we started this podcast.
It's true.
And we've never done a live episode.
That's true.
You know?
It's true.
What the fuck is that about? So we got to do that,
fucking
bro.
Jerks. That's what we
Yeah, that's a jerk ass move. What we should do, have some wings and do an episode.
Oh, bro. Fucking eating wings?
Yeah, they do that shit. They do that wing talk or whatever it's called. They eat like different kind of. You seen that before?
I've seen I have.
Yeah, they do an interview while they're eating wings.
That'd be dope. I fucking love wings. I don't know how much of a good interview it'll be though. I'm gonna be jacking up some wings.
Oh wait, man, everybody jacks it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when you have wings, it's not like you can eat those in like a delicate way.
Nah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you gotta fuck them up.
You gotta fuck them up real good, and we're gonna be on camera fucking them up.
Yeah, we gotta do it, bro. We gotta do. Hopefully, we can maybe even get some neutrino up in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You know, I link up with Jared. We could do like a live one with Jared too, man.
Oh hell yeah, fucking J-Bone.
The J-Bone. But yeah, man,
that'll be fucking
a lot of good stuff on the horizon. A lot of good things to accomplish and to do, and a lot of demons to confront, aka a demon, aka media of the social type. Social.
Lord have mercy, man. You know what? You know that
my name ain't
figured
Mark
away.
Zuckerberg.
It's as far as social media goes, man, for people that are just not really social media friendly, because surprisingly, even though we live in like a social media time, not every person is like that. They might have social media, but they're more of a viewer, not a poster. You feel me?
Like not like a
watch it and not even comment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like me. I'm that type of person.
Most people, I would say I'm like that too. Like I don't really comment unless I'm tagged in it. I'll say something to them. But other than that, I'll just breeze through it or laugh at it. Dumbass. I'll keep moving, but I won't comment on it. But the only one I'd be commenting on is one of my ex-girlfriends. She's always posting these relationship shits, and for some reason she's always tagging me in it.
Oh.
But it's because like the comments that I put on there entertain her entire audience. They all laughing and commenting on my post. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like laughing and shit. And she like knows like mad people. She posted a fucking post about a relationship, and then she had like 1,000 comments, within like an hour or two.
Followers, homie.
That's followers. So the way I'm figuring for social media for us, what we got to really do, man, and for people that are out there that are the same type of way who are like view it or just don't really like using it, post and leave it. And what I mean by that is make sure the post is good, make sure you leave it, and just walk away from it. Don't monitor it. You feel me? Don't really monitor it, and don't worry about keep posting it or looking at other people's social media to try to compete with theirs. Just post, forget type of situation. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it because I had to do it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And because you'll be living in this social media world in your head, like I got to post, I got to monitor, I got to see how many likes that are on it, and yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I feel like it's trying to like keep up with an RPG. Like, I got to put like 3 points into strength, but what the fuck? What happens if I need dexterity? Fuck.
It's true.
I might need
It's
dexterity.
true, bro. It's true, but there is not a single podcast out there. I'll put it this way. There's not a single podcast out there that didn't already have a following from like a famous.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That didn't launch themselves from from social media. They got well known from social media. That's the only way. Like an average person, a couple of people that want to start a podcast, and they wanted to get big, they did it from social media. But if the other route, which seems like the majority of these like famous podcasts, they're like semi famous celebrity, or they're like a celebrity who wanted, like, they're either like on the tail end of their career, or they're just not getting a lot of work right now, or they're not that popular anymore. They'll make a podcast, but they do have a following.
Yeah, they still got the little cult audience. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly, like Joey Diaz. He's one of them. Like we know who he is. He's funny as a motherfucker, right? But he's not like some famous actor.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple of things here and there, but like very far few in between.
True. Mad true.
Like he was a fucking extra in Goodfellas.
Damn, that's nuts.
Yep.
Dude, shout out to Joey Diaz being a part of Goodfellas and shit.
Yeah, man. That make me feel, even if I wasn't like a 5-second scene, I'd be fucking swinging dick.
Yep.
Like he's
off of that fact.
Buff your assholes and do your burpees. I'll be saying the same type of shit if I was in Goodfellas.
Oh, shit, man. Good fucking times, though.
Hell yeah.
Well, the plan is real, ladies and gentlemen.
It is, man. It is, man. And grow, not just like audience wise, man, just grow. Because the more podcasts you do, the more it is for everybody. The more knowledge you're going to have, more topics, more talking material you're going to have. So it's going to, for anybody, it's like a learning experience as well, because you're going to have to do research.
Yeah.
You have to talk about topics that you necessarily don't normally talk about on a normal day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we've done a current event episode, right?
I like that.
Most of the time, that was a good episode. Most of the time, I wouldn't give a fuck about what, I might read it here and there, but I wouldn't be talking to anybody about it. I'm like, I wouldn't be talking to somebody at the gym or something like that. Hey, man, you hear that fucking bill Trump's trying to pass, like a piece of fucking shit? You know what I mean? It's going to raise the tax percentage 57%. And he's going to go ahead and lower the yada, 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 and erasing medical insurance among people from 18 to 26. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be bringing that up, normally.
While preparing for some deadlifts.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm over here strapping in my wrist wraps and put my knee braces on and shit. Trump's a real piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Don't you just hate it? Me the wrong way?
Yeah, man. It's fucking climate change. You know what I mean? How about you change my ass? How about that one? And then go ahead and proceed on to do a deadlift. That's all that. No, but you got to be able to do that type. You have to educate yourself. You got to educate yourself because what are you going to talk about if you don't?
Yeah, dude, I like that. Educate yourself.
You got to. You got no choice, man. And you're not in college. If you're not in college, or you pass the time where college is no longer a thing, or you don't even want to go. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you got to learn something.
Got to learn something. Yeah, you can't be. Yeah, don't run the world being dumb.
No.
Don't. Just help yourself out.
Definitely find topics that are interesting and, go after it. Go, definitely do your research behind it. And it even helps even more when it's like a topic that you really like. It makes you really stay engaged to it.
Yeah, man. Also, big shout out to that book you got, The Making of Rome.
Yeah, it's the making of the Roman Empire, but it also has the fall of Rome. It's like the making of the empire as well as the fall or some shit. Anyway, it's a thick-ass Roman book, and it has the rise and fall and every major key battle in between.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, and for me, it has a big-ass print on it, like a dick print, but words.
But words, bro.
But makes sense, you know what I mean? And that's what I like. I like those type of books. I like the big books, the bigger books. And like the everything is not just smushed together on this like thick ass, like a 5 foot 4'11" thick booty girl. You know what I mean? Everything is compacted. You know what I mean? Versus being kind of elongated and thick in the right proportions. You feel me?
Yeah. Yep.
It's
the right type of booty book.
Yeah, it is.
Understood.
It is.
Understood.
Big print. The paragraphs are well spaced. That's for me at least. That's the way I do it.
Yo, I like this review you're giving the book already. Well spaced words. The kerning is right. Got the font real well placed.
Well, I'm not really a reader like that, books wise. Anyway, I'm more of a quick article type of dude. But
you're a beast.
That's what for far as paperback books and regular books. That's the type of shit I have to look for. You feel me? It has to be like big, and the print has to be big. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
And it can't be a lot either. It can't be like super. It can't be like 700 pages or something like that. I just won't be able to stay interested, to be honest.
But yeah, man, chilling with the Jays, people.
Chilling with the Jorges,
and that's what
chilling
it is,
with
bro.
The Jorges, yo.
We're gonna do like that was an abrupt ass stop. Shout out to me for making that end right there.
Hey man,
but yeah, man,
what it is.
The things that we've learned, the things that we wanted to share with you guys, because obviously this is a growth process that Jay and I have been going through, and like he said, we're gonna keep growing and all that. So. With all that said, please fucking catch us on chillinwiththejayspodcast.com. You can hear us on iTunes and all the places that you can find any sort of podcast. So shout out to all of that shit. And be out on the lookout. You know what I was going to say? We should probably hire Triple Deke to do our social media. Apparently he really likes posting about a lot of things. We might need to add him to the team. I don't know why
I think so, man. I think so. And there is some apps out there that actually you put out, you put into the apps, right, what you want to post.
Oh.
And at what time, and it posts for you automatically throughout the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the future is here.
It is.
We are batteries. Peace out.
Peace. Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice, bro. That was exciting. That's
how you do it, bro.
Man, you know what? A high five to us.